that, and I gained it.
There's a guy that used to call me Tim because he thought I looked like Tim Robbins.
Oh, really?
And so I just started calling him Tim because I didn't know we didn't really know each other very well. He was like, every day I was just like, hey, Tim. And I'd be like, what's up, Tim? And then like a year later, we admitted we really didn't know each other's names. That's why we kept it going so long.
So good.
I don't know your name. I'm like, I don't know your name either, dude. You're just Tim. But I never had
my name is, don't want to know. You're Tim forever.
You're just Tim. Then there was the period at Dick's Lumber where I just named everybody Phil. Every new guy that started, I just called him Phil. What's up, Phil?
Did anybody get like really frothy about it?
Yeah, one guy did. One guy totally did. Oh, yeah, there was a guy named Robert. I asked him if I could call him Bert, and he got all mad. Can I call you Bert? No. Whatever. Bert. And then he was obviously Bert. But yeah, everyone was just Phil, because we had like 4 guys that started that names were Phil, and I was just like, fuck it. I can't remember names anyway. You're all Phil. Like Phil with glasses, Fat Phil, Ugly Phil, Phil who was always late. You're all Phil until you've worked here for 3 months, and then I'll ask your real name.
Yeah, you have to earn that right.
Because most people didn't last that long. So that's stuff about things. I got nothing to talk about. I was going to do like this day in history, but nothing really cool happened.
Oh, that's disappointing.
On this day in 1964, Mary Poppins debuted.
That's important.
And for the next 62 years, nobody gave a shit. I don't know. Maybe I did when I was little.
I loved it when I was a kid. Fucking loved that shit. Now I can just think of where her magical powers could come in way more handy, but not meant for children.
I don't know. Something about Julie Andrews. I'm just like, everybody just loves her too much. So I hate on her.
I think she's one of the very few human beings alive that has nothing like bad. Like she's never done anything. She's never spoken at a place. She's never done anything bad.
That's why I don't like her.
Like pure. I know what was it on when she won the Academy Award for
always.
Yeah.
Sound of Music, I think. Sound
of Music, thank you. When she got up to accept the award, the first thing she did was she thanked America for its hospitality because it was all done as like a big joke, just because like nobody in like Britain or whatever could give a flying fuck about her. But she was like just massive, like fucking North America, Canada, America just fucking loved her because they loved her for that movie and everything else. And so just when she ended up thanking America for their hospitality, and nobody knew, like, but even though she would like walk down the street, but like people didn't like recognize her or some shit, or the press were mixing her up for other people.
Yeah.
So it all became this whole big running gag, and that was one of the first things she did. So she kind of slammed the Americans while yet still thanking them. It's just bloody genius.
Sure.
So give her full credit for that.
I think she's a punk.
You know who was punk? Was fucking. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go with your punk.
What's her name from X-Files?
Oh yeah, she was awesome.
Yeah, she was like a fucking like a real hardcore fucking punk.
Yeah, she was
fucking full on mohawk and all that shit.
She used to hang out in all the dope bars in Vancouver.
Yeah.
Dana Scully. What the fuck's her real name?
Yeah, I can't fucking think of her real name right now.
It's
like bugging me.
She's just Scully. Scully.
Yeah, Scully. Yeah, Scully.
The whole cast was really cool. They were chill in Vancouver. I didn't live there when that show was filming, but apparently they were cool.
Yeah. I know that the show went to fucking hell once they moved out of Vancouver.
Yeah, well, it was going downhill anyway.
Yeah. But they were awesome when they were shot in Vancouver.
It just got dumb. Like, that movie ruined it. They made that movie, and then that ruined the show.
Gillian Anderson. That's her fucking name.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Her name is Dana Punky.
Dana Punky.
Dana Punky from X-Files.
Works perfect.
So, hey, guys, I don't like Banksy, and I think he's overrated. as I do most artists, and so I did paintings this year to like that were better than his. And I decided I'm going to auction them off. So if you guys want an Eric original, the first one going up for auction is the Pope crying.
Oh,
It's
yes.
it's called No Pious Opinion.
Well done.
And that's going up for auction. You can bid on it on our website. www.ericandgord.live. www. It's very important. If you don't put that in, it won't go to the site. But we're getting a new site soon, and that'll change. But for the time being, www.ericandgord.live. I'll put the painting up there. You guys can go and bid on it. It will be mailed to the highest bidder at no cost to you. And it's a great painting. And I'll do a few of them if there's any interest. You could get them also Facebook, Instagram, all the usual suspects. I want my art to be out in the world. For those of you who don't know, it's a painting of the Pope crying because he's 9 months pregnant.
The thing is nowadays that's going to be like considered prolific.
And he can't have an abortion because it goes against everything, but he doesn't want to raise a child because all his friends will try to fuck it. So he's crying. He's very torn about that.
So good.
It's good painting. It's not. It's good. Yeah, sure. No, it's a piece of crap.
It's better than Banksy. Banksy's artwork is not like amazing artwork. It's just
yeah. Well, no, like flash in the pan, like popular flavor of the week artist ever is.
Yeah.
You know who we look at weird just before Gord gets to his facts? You know what I was thinking? We were talking about this last night, and it just dawned on me. Like, people, like, you know, I said if you saw like a guy in a turban sweating in an airport, you'd look at him weird. Like, you'd be like suspicious a little bit. Just we all would.
Yeah.
I was also thinking, like, if you see like a Korean family walking a dog, I think everybody's like, wait a minute, is that?
Are you taking that home for dinner?
I just wondered. I wonder that when and that's I don't know. Is it? Yeah, but they might. I don't know. There was no sentence in there.
It's a great question, though.
It's like, oh yeah, I'm just wondering. I'm just like culturally, I'm interested, like about other cultures. I want to learn more.
In cultures where they eat dogs, if they come over here and like their family dog runs, are they looking around going, barbecue? Like, is that an immediate thought for them, or do they understand that difference?
It's like, I wonder if there's a dude who was a cab driver in India, and now he's here, and he's a cab driver, and he's super fucking stoked about it. He's just like, I got the same job, it's awesome. Like, it's always...
I'm the only one.
You always hear, like, back at home, you always, back at home country, I'm doctor. Or I am best lawyer in India, or whatever. Now I drive a stupid taxi. There's got to be one who's just like, yeah, man, I drove a taxi. And that's what I do here. It's fucking the bomb.
Or it'd be even better to find that one guy, the Indian who's a doctor, and be like, so what'd you do in India? I was a cab driver.
Yeah.
That'd be even better.
But that dude must be super stoked. Like, he's just
yeah.
yeah, I'm just still a cab driver. That's cool. And he's just making fun of the doctor now. Nah, we're the same. Fuck you.
That's genius.
Neither of them celebrate the fact that they didn't die in a factory like all their friends. Let's go on. What's going on in the world? I have nothing. I got nothing. I'm looking at interesting things that happened today, and there wasn't one. This is a shitty day in the world, apparently.
I will second that, considering what's happening in the world, and I don't even want to fucking talk about that shit. So that's why I'm avoiding the news right now. Too fucking frustrated with it.
Although on this day in 1968, there was a massive crash between police and protesters, so that's weird and different.
Wait, protests between protesters and police? Really?
Yeah,
that
they were protesting the Vietnam War.
And
And
yeah,
police,
that would do it.
Police came out and hit them. Hey, cops, go fuck yourselves. Seriously, stop shooting black people. How can I make this more clear? Like, you're just doing it on purpose now, obviously.
Yeah.
It's so ridiculous. These last couple of ones have just been so stupid. Just makes no sense to me. That's all. I'm not even to say, all you fucking militia people, whatever. You're just as bad. And this 17-year-old fucking shooter kid, Don't listen to him. He went there to kill. He went there to play fucking real life Call of Duty. That was his thinking.
And his mother dropped him off, by the way.
Of course she did.
She brought the gun over the state border, and yeah.
Oh, did you see the picture? There was a picture I saw this afternoon that showed like the last 6 mass shooters, and they all look identical to him. So if you got a chubby friend with glasses, be nice to him. Be nice. That's my rule. Be nice to the fat guy in glasses from now on. I befriended mine years ago, so I'm good.
You did a podcast with him.
I was planning ahead. Like, wait a minute. I want to get crossed off his people to kill list.
It's funny that you say that because in high school, we didn't do the most voted, thing, but I was very well known to be, very high chance that I'd be the one that would snap one day, go get a job at the post office and kill people.
Yeah, it's not them anymore so much. Maybe this is the whole fucking shebang has just been postal workers trying to get the heat off them. They're like paying people to go shoot people in America so they don't look so bad anymore.
Hey, start looking for that connection. Wouldn't that be fucked if that was actually true? Every one of these, there's a postal worker somewhere in that guy's life telling him and whispering in his ear, they fucking hate you.
Oh, yeah.
Kill them all.
I like the ones where he passes away and then they find like 30 years of mail in his fucking attic. He's just been stealing people's mail his whole career. Those guys are always my favorite.
Yeah. And the best is when they have the mail, but they never opened it. That's just so creepy.
It's always just their garage is full or their attic or their mom's corpse or whatever. Awesome.
So good.
So Gord likes this thing where he reads interesting facts, and I could look them up and play along, but I would just rather hear his. So we're gonna do that now.
Cool.
Write in to us, please. All right, that's all.
Cool. Did you know that the Eiffel Tower can be up to 15 centimeters taller during the summer?
Is that because all the girls are topless?
That's exactly what it is. It just gets that slightly more erect.
The Eiffel Tower gets harder?
It gets harder as it gets in the summer. No, it's basically just, as you know, metal heats up, it expands. So when all that metal expands, it actually so the hotter the weather gets, if it's a really hot summer, it can actually be taller by 15 centimeters.
Well, there you go.
Random stupid fact that nobody needed to know ever. But there it is. Now this, I've read this before, and I just find this pretty fascinating. A neutron star, which is the remnants of a massive star that has run out of fuel. When a dying star, before it blows up into a supernova, it turns into a neutron star. And this is where it basically gets itself down to a point where all gravity comes down to a much smaller area. Like you can have something that has more of a larger mass than our sun, but it wouldn't be much bigger than the average city on the planet. So
cool.
Very small thing. So a teaspoon of neutron star would weigh about 6 billion tons.
That's a lot. That's a lot of weight.
A teaspoon. I'd like to see the spoon that could handle the weight. That'd be impressive on its own right.
That would be impressive. We got to take a 2-second little break here.
Okay.
Just 2 seconds. Hey, everybody, pretend there's music playing, and I'll add some later.
Do 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 do. Stop spreading the news.
Yeah, stop spreading the news. Stop spreading the news is what that song should be now. Stop spreading the news. We know it's all fake.
So good.
Okay, I'm gonna have to do this later. I just got a thing that I have to do later. I just got an email about a job.
Oh, cool.
A little bit.
Very exciting.
$29 an hour.
Jesus.
I might consider it.
I just had a job offer that came across my desk for $16 an hour. I'm like, fuck.
That's
the
what I'm
older I
making
get,
now.
the less I'm getting paid. This is
Right?
bullshit.
It's ageism. I want to catch somebody